What if I told you that this everyday item and the ones behind me could power a city? Items that you and all of us throw away without a thought could build a school or help to grow a forest, would probably be the better way to phrase that. Sounds crazy, right? But it's true. This is not waste. This is a valuable item. It is potential. We just think about it in the wrong way. This is energy, it is materials, it is value. Every single day, we all touch things that we call trash, waste, garbage, and then we throw them away. Hopefully, better than that. We don't throw it away because it's useless. We throw it away because we've been taught it's useless. We need to rethink how we consider waste and make sure we think about waste as an opportunity. Last year, I visited Japan, where I was there to learn about their waste systems, the advanced technology they use, the waste-free cities, and their landfills that look like an English country garden. But it wasn't the technology that inspired me, or it wasn't the apps and the systems they used. It was the young people, like the young people in the audience today. In the school I went to, they had what they called cleaning hour, because this school didn't have janitors or cleaners. The students every day mopped the floors, swept up, emptied the bins, sorted their waste into different waste streams. Not because they were being punished, not because they were being told to, but because they had been taught to respect their country and that they had a role to play in keeping it clean and tidy. We generate 3 billion tons of waste a year. That's the equivalent of 2.7 million Olympic-sized swimming pools full of garbage. But it's not just a space issue, because waste also generates 3 to 5% of global greenhouse gas emissions. And that's more than the aviation industry. Now, we all talk about and criticize celebrities for flying in their private jets, but we don't criticize them for throwing things away wrong. And waste also contributes 20% of global methane gases, which is actually more damaging to our environment than climate change, than CO2, sorry. So again, we need to change the way we think about waste. Think about waste as an opportunity. Waste isn't the final chapter. It is the first draft. It isn't the end goal. It is the start of something brilliant. And across the world, this is already happening, because food waste is being turned into biofuels that can provide clean, renewable energy. Plastics are being turned into building materials in roads, in buildings, in affordable housing. Used cooking oil is being turned into sustainable aviation fuel and being tested by airlines right now. There are aeroplanes in the sky at the moment that are being powered by sustainable aviation fuel that came from your old cooking oil. And textiles, of which we throw away millions of tons every year, is being turned into insulation, into stuffing for furniture, and into new fashion items. I'm going to ask them just to flick through a few slides forward, because last year we ran a competition with schools in Abu Dhabi called Waste to Art, where we asked the students to create art items from the things that you threw away. And let me tell you, I was totally blown away. These are just a few of the examples that we have that use things like old tires, the tube from a vacuum cleaner, as well as recycled materials. And this isn't just a point about creativity. it's also a statement. They're telling us, look at what we can do with what you have all thrown away. And it also made me think about something else that's really important, that the young people, the young generation, don't need to be convinced. They're already leading the way. We just have to help them get there. And even here in Abu Dhabi, we are not sitting still. We are committed to diverting 80% of Abu Dhabi's waste away from landfill by 2030. And we're doing that through investing in the advanced technology that's going to turn the waste into energy, that's going to recycle the plastics, the construction materials, and give them a new life, and new uses, and new purposes. But we're also very clear that we can't do this on our own. Sustainability isn't just about the technology, the big machines, the big campaigns. It's also about people. People who choose to care and who choose to act. And so, what's next? What if I told you that you don't need a big degree, you don't need a giant piece of machinery, you don't need a big stage to make a difference. All you have to do is every single day make one small change. And that small change could be as simple as remembering to carry your reusable water bottle. And I'm very pleased to see across the school there's quite a few of these reusable water bottles already. It's also about taking the time to tidy, sort your recycled waste at home and take it to the recycling centre. It's running clean-up or recycling projects in your school. Or it's as easy as, or simple as, convincing one person that it matters. Because you can inspire your class can inspire your school can inspire your city. And let me tell you about your city. It can inspire the world. So my challenge for you today is to decide on what that one thing you will do differently. Write it down, share it, live it, and maybe I'll come back in a few months to see how you're getting on. Because we don't need more landfill, we need more leaders. Leaders who are going to change the future for all of us. And I'm pretty sure that everyone in this room can be one of those leaders. Thank you for listening, and thank you for inviting me here today.